And yet again, the ARCa Bulls team were able to meet today's price expectations for both GTII and FNGR. With the upside finger got from today's trading session, it appears as though a new 3-day low has been made, which can introduce a new range for trading. Let's pop open the hood for a look now. Welcome back to the channel on this Thunder Thursday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into the charts. Let's kill 'em, team. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let's go ahead and look at FNGR here on the 30-minute time frame. As you can see, we were actually meeting the top end of our resistance, right? This is going to be the 358 to 364 level, and we ended up just getting the 358 top that we were looking for, right? Now, the bottom side that we were looking for was somewhere in this range of the 330 to 333, and we ended up creating a little bit of this consolidation range within that before facing an after hours new low right down to the area of 320. Because this happened, this introduces a slightly new range to the trade and can put into the price range into the price range here, this bottom side of the price action here. So we're going to have to go ahead and note this down right now, right? 308 to 311, that could be a zone for us to explore in the coming day. Now, let's see. I'm going to bring you over to the 4-hour chart, and let's see what we have in store for this asset, okay? So honestly speaking, even the 3-hour chart or even the bi-hourly chart, it looks like there could be some type of a wedge being built out. Usually the wedges are a bit of a bullish formation, which can introduce a reversal, but I will say that it doesn't work all the time, okay? So it is speculative, right? It is speculative right at this point in time, right? But we do have that characteristic or that criteria for a falling wedge. If this were to work out, it would have to break out no later than this candle here, which would be 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Okay, so if it does surpass this 11 a.m. threshold, right, I'm going to go ahead and put a line here. It would be subject to failure, meaning that it would have a downside here, or it would face some type of different price action, maybe consolidation and continuation. We don't know, but this is currently the setup that we have here for FNGR, and if it does break out, of course, please remember that there are 3 potential targets. Target number 1 would be listed right at the breakout of the formation, which would introduce a target of about 335. Let's go ahead and get the second and third target. The center of the triangle would mark off the second potential target, right? And, of course, the largest target would be right from the back of the triangle. So it would be just like this here. Let's go ahead and apply both of these targets into that expectation, into that range, actually, for the expectation. And look at this. It would actually be very confluent to that top side of 342, and the back of the triangle here would actually tell us that this would be confluent to a target of 355, which is the top of the range here, and the top of the range right over here as well. Okay, team, so if we are able to break out, please remember that it would have to happen no later than this point here, or else the triangle would be invalidated. I don't like to see any of these triangles break out in the 80% to 90% of the threshold to the apex, right? Because it usually invalidates. Now, these triangles tend to break out 65 to 75% to the apex, and that's usually how that works. Okay, team, let's go ahead and take a look at GTII now and observe the potentials for tomorrow's session. We ended up nailing the price action. This is today's price action, okay? So please, let's just go ahead and take a look at the range down here now and see if we have any new news, okay? Actually, no. So from yesterday's price action, the new low, we actually didn't even test that new low. We got very close around that 1423, but yesterday's low was 1412. Okay, so if we're able to create just a slightly bit of a higher high formation here, sure, it looks like the asset could introduce the other trading range that we had in here and in here, right? So if it does push further up, expect a resistance of around the areas of 1701 and supports down to the level of 1549 to about the present low, which we have actually right down here at 426. I'm sorry, at 1426. Okay, so let's look at momentum here, and it is showing that we have some continuation to the upside, at least from the immediate short term All right, let's see this here. Actually, we do have that 10-minute time frame still pushing up here. That shows us that we could still make it up to this area here in the earlier part of the day before experiencing a pullback here and still introducing the potential of consolidation within this overall range into the end of this week and the beginning of next week to mid next week. Okay, so I would say Friday to about Wednesday, we should be experiencing some consolidation here. It looks like it is building a bit of a bullish formation, but I can't really put that into perspective just yet because if you look at this potential inverse head and shoulders, it looks too wacky. But if you move this on to maybe a larger time frame, I want to see if it actually does show something bearish here. Slightly, maybe in the 8-hour time frame. Well, maybe it just looks like it's new brackets towards a low, right? It could be making those ladder attacks, but as long as we are creating, and also a potential head and shoulders just as wacky as that inverted head and shoulders, right? As long as we are presenting ourselves with new higher lows, then we'll be good. The next move to expect in order for this thing to get some continuation to the upside would be best if it moved back into the zone of about 21.05 to 22 cents before creating that new higher high, right? And that would pair very nicely with the higher low structure, okay? So for now, the range that we're expecting would be at the top end of this area, 1701, to the bottom side of the current price action, right, from today's low at 1425, 1426. If any questions, reach out to me. Remember that I am still offering, I'm actually consolidating my ARC Masters course, the 19-week program, down to a 4 to 5 week crash course mentorship, okay? Get in touch with me, arcmasterscourse@gmail.com. Let's get you enrolled. Let's get you signed up because I'm going to be closing the enrollment here pretty soon. Now that my master students are coming to an end, guys, this is gonna complete about 160 ARCa Bulls master students so far, and a lot of those students are actually the team that we're building in the ARCa Bulls trading floor. All right, so we're actually a self-sufficient team, and we are building each other and being very successful. Today alone, you guys, we experienced massive thousands and thousands of percents in gains. I know what that sounds like. I'm not even joking. We had today around 10 new subscribers into the ARCa Bulls trading team, and it was incredible because yes, it is 33 cents per day, ending up at $9.99 per month, and I bet that every single one of those people that signed up for the trading room today ended up getting enough cash in their first trade with the ARCa Bulls team to cover the next 5 years. All right. So it was an incredible time today in the ARCa Bulls trading floor team. So make sure to hit that link in the description to join the ARCa Bulls trading floor. And then also hit me here at arcmasterscourse@gmail.com so that you can be part of the building here of the structure and the foundation of the ARCa Bulls trading team. Thank you so much for coming on by, team. You know where to reach me out, okay? So here we go. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, ever, never, never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios.